Remember the days when you were excited for the new 2K to drop in the fall? The excitement you get when you first open the game on your console and you hear that beautiful soundtrack play? You couldn't wait to get home and boot up the game because nothing else in the world mattered. There would be times where your parents would literally have to yank you off the game because you've been playing it non-stop. But that wouldn't even change a thing because then you go and watch your favorite 2K streamer. Imagine that, getting off of 2K just to go watch another nigga play 2K. Now I can speak for everyone and say that the game just brought you happiness whether you were winning or losing the game. The friendships you made, the enemies you encountered, just knowing no matter what was happening, you were having a great time on the game. You could envision yourself playing 2K for the rest of your life. Sadly, we were all wrong because that is not the case now. I've been playing 2K since 2K10 when it was on the Wii, and I can tell you firsthand that I've witnessed the good and the bad of 2K. From all the little glitches to people cheating, like seriously cheating, bro. We're using Zen controllers on fucking 2K. I know you're bad at basketball in real life, but to be bad at the virtual game and then cheat on top of that, I mean, at that point, some of y'all just don't deserve hands. But even with all that, you didn't think 2K can get worse than this. If you played 2K in the prime days, then you know it's supposed to be a casual, arcadic type of game. I mean, it's a video game for God's sakes. This shit shouldn't be explained. But one day they decided to move from that type of gameplay and just started adding sweat to every single player in the fucking game. And in my opinion, the last good 2K for me was 2K17. It wasn't the best, but I still had a good time playing it, and that's where the downfall began for me. 2K18, shit. 2K19, did not play, probably shit as well. 2K20, I'm not gonna lie, I had fun in that game, but let's be real. It was quarantine time, there was nothing else to do in the crib, bro, so we literally had no choice but to play that game. 2K21 and 22, I didn't even bother wasting my money on that game. 2K23 was meh, only because I had friends to play with, so. And 2K24, I play this game at least once every month. This game is just, it's not good, it's not fun. I can't sit here for 30 minutes and play that game. And there's so many reasons for why 2K started to tank, and one of the biggest reasons is the 2K community. Like, where do I even start with this community? Just fucking disgusting. If you thought you've seen toxic, you haven't seen this community. We give 2K as a company a lot of slander for the job they've done the past couple of years, but don't realize that they have to cater to this terrible community year after year. It's always nothing but complaints from the first 24 hours of launch till the next game comes out. The 2K devs will literally receive death threats if somebody isn't going 5 for 5 from 3 from their first part game. If a mechanic in the game doesn't feel right, they're upset. Once it proceeds to get patched, they're still upset. And then they find something new to complain about. The cycle just never ends. And to top it all off, they have to listen to streamers and YouTubers' opinions about the game, which is really silly because most of them are on a contract with 2K, so they're never gonna badmouth the game. But for the ones who did, they just want to change it that would work in their favor. And majority of the 2K YouTubers I used to watch growing up and just left the community, basically due to all the negativity, the game being in the state that it is. Plus, they're all getting old anyway, so they probably weren't as interested in the game as they once were. The only one I still seeing play 2K to this day is Chris Move. Listen, Chris Move, I don't know what 360 deal they got you on, my boy. I know you sick and tired of playing that game by now. You don't gotta do it anymore. Blink and we will save you. All right, let me stop. He probably does enjoy the game. And don't even get me started on the VC situation. Holy shit. If you buy a 100K VC for your My Career player, you are barely touching an 80 overall with that. It's blatantly obvious that they want you to spend more money to upgrade your player because playing My Career is not even doing the job anymore. I mean, the clothes, shoes, accessories, why are they so expensive? 2K, who is spending 16K VC on a hoodie? That shit better make me a 99 overall off the jump because there is no way in fucking hell I am putting 16K VC into a hoodie. I mean, it is blatantly obvious that 2K has just become money hungry, and it's just sad to see. And then there's the neighborhood. Listen, man, the neighborhood is one of the worst things that 2K could have ever implemented into the game. The more they continue to add to the map, the more I question, why did the community ever ask for this? I should not need a skateboard or a scooter to find parks, to find my friends. It's ridiculous how big this map is. They have literally threw GTA inside of 2K and forgot the main goal of this video game is to play fucking basketball. I don't care about being a rapper or doing side quests. I just want to dribble a ball and put into a basket. Simple as that. My park was literally the most simple concept in the world. You just load up into the park and get on the spot. But no, I need to go 6 blocks just to get into one game. It really shouldn't be this complicated, 2K. And then there's Ronnie 2K. This man has no control over what's going to be put into the game, yet still is such an unlikable person. One reason is because he's just a pure liar. He has told the community for years that there's going to be certain things that were going to be put into the game, only to finally boot up the game for the first time and realize that everything he said was a fucking lie.
What we get to do next year is finally Yeezys are coming to NBA 2K17.
Amazing.
People like jump to conclusions on what they saw in terms of the neighborhood in this trailer. That's not the neighborhood, but You guys can think whatever you want.
And it's not like it got added on later down the line. It just became a fairy tale. Like, I'm not getting why you said any of these things. What was the reason? And then he just kept doing it for years and years until it just became a trend to hate on everything this man did. It got to a point where he had to disable his IG comments on his wedding proposal post because he knew people were not going to be congratulating him. They were literally just going to be frying him and trolling him nonstop. Dude, Ronnie2K, he's just a clown, bro. I don't even want to talk about that nigga no more. And there's so much more I can say on the subject of 2K, but let's be real. A lot of y'all are not sitting down and watching a 20-minute video anymore. Brain rot has done wonders to a lot of you people. But in all honesty, nostalgia is somewhat a reason why we don't enjoy 2K no more. I didn't want to be that guy, but yes, man, we are getting old. We don't appeal to a lot of these video games anymore. But 2K as a company knows damn well that it can keep feeding you the same drenched in sweat AI players with shitty gameplay every single year because you're going to buy the game no matter what. They're going to sell games, so why change what's working? With no company competing with them, why should they even have to worry about anything? I'll tell you one thing, man, I'm not spending no more money on 2K ever again. Until they show me something that is worthy of me buying that game, I'm gonna do the same thing that I do every single year, which is buy it when it's $2.99.